The Delta Fireman's Ball is Saturday, July 27th. You can enjoy food, live music, games, and more. There will be a poker run from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Keith Davis will be playing music from 6 to 9 p.m. For more information on the Delta Fireman's Ball, contact Jim or Fake Harry at 319-212-8772. The Delta Fireman's Ball is coming up Saturday, July 27th. Don't miss it. The Union Mills Community Closet presents Christmas in July fundraiser dinner, July 27th, starting at 5 p.m. at Bradbury Hall, Nelson Pioneer Farm, Oskaloosa, serving a catered dinner of chicken cordon bleu or savory sliced beef. Call 641-200-1940 or look for Union Mills Community Closet on Facebook to purchase your tickets. Tickets are $30 or $240 to reserve an entire table. All proceeds directly benefit Union Mills Community Christmas Toy Drive. It's the Christmas in July fundraiser dinner, July 27th at Bradbury Hall, Nelson Pioneer Farm. Tribute to Conway Twitty featuring Bobby Simpkins is this Saturday, July 27th at 7 p.m. at the Watch Your Opera House. Bobby Simpkins is an award-winning tribute artist who has performed all over the country, including Nashville. Bobby now lives in Kansas City and is coming to Watch Your this Saturday night at 7 p.m. If you like classic country music, this night is for you. A tribute to Conway Twitty featuring Bobby Simpkins this Saturday, July 27th, 7 p.m. at the Watch Your Opera House. Tickets are $30 and can be purchased at watchyyouroperahouse.org or at the door. La, 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 la. Oh, hey, we are here. We are live for the Iowa Music Showcase at Barn Wired in downtown Sigourney, Iowa. How are we all doing today? Glad to have everybody hanging out here at Barn Wired. Make sure you get in here for lunch. If we've got Amy around here, Amy, where's Amy? We need Amy up here to give us our specials for today. We'll be talking to her here momentarily. I know, I was just on the Barn Wired Facebook page, and they are doing a giveaway for Iowa State Fair tickets. So make sure you get in on that, possibly win. Follow along on the Barn Wired page. We'll get to Amy here in just, oh, here she comes. Getting dragged onto this. Amy made her debut last week. Well, welcome, Amy.
Hi.
Get in here. Make yourself comfortable.
I'm more prepared today.
Amy loves being on camera, and she's going to tell us about the specials and things going on here at Barn Wired.
So our special this week is a made right and cheeseburger chowder. And next week, our sandwich is a turkey BLT with chicken tortilla soup.
Nice. What else is going on? Come on. Go into detail.
I don't know. You always ask me this. I know we do have some stuff planned for August coming. We have not released those deals yet, but they will be coming up. So watch our Facebook page.
They have not been released. You are released. Thank you for helping us out. Amy, yes, put your hands together. Give it up for Amy here at Barn Wired. So our guest today is this guy right over here, Mr. Jake Schroet.
Hello.
Jake, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm glad to have you here. And,
good to be here.
Got
Thanks
a beautiful day here in Sigourney. You got a busy day. You've already had a busy stretch here. You were in Oskaloosa last night. How did your gig go at the Alley?
It was great. It's always a fun time at the Alley. Those Oskaloosa folks sure know how to party. And
Sweet Corn Serenade went on last night. Did you have any of the sweet corn?
I didn't, unfortunately. By the time I got all packed up, they were kind of shutting stuff
I don't know where they get their sweet corn from, but
I would imagine a field, probably. But.
Probably, but probably not just a random field. They probably get it from some. I want to know particulars because that corn last
some guy
night
probably has the market
excellent.
cornered. You know,
Yes.
He's probably,
Sweet Corn Serenade, always fun. But yeah, you're here in Sigourney for this today, and then coming up later on, what do you got going on?
Yeah, I'm playing at the Sigourney Golf and Country Club. They're having a big event down there, and so yeah, that's open to the public. So if you want to come out, 4 to 8, I'll be playing.
I think they've got a ladies tournament going on at the golf club today, and then as the graphic on Facebook said, Ricky is grilling. I didn't know who Ricky was, but it's Rick Landgrebe. For some reason, they referred to him as Ricky. So if you want some grilling from Ricky, tell Rick Landgrebe we sent you out at the Golf and Country
They say
Club.
it's going to be a real party.
Party. Yeah. So Jake Schroet, tell us a little bit about yourself. You and I are just kind of talking for the first time today, getting to know each other. Where are you from? All that good stuff.
So yeah, I live in West Des Moines now. I'm from just south of Des Moines. Grew up on a farm near Bevington, Iowa. If anybody's ever heard of
Bevington?
Bevington.
Bevington.
Kind of in between.
Haven't heard of that either.
In between Indianola and Winterset, right off the interstate.
Okay.
So
All right.
yeah.
What year did you graduate?
I graduated high school in 11 from Martinsville St. Mary's, and then from Simpson College in 2015.
Okay.
So.
Speaking of
Local
Simpson,
guy,
yeah.
all right.
Speaking of Simpson, you were telling me beforehand we are kind of going over people that we mutually know.
Mm-hmm.
You actually played football in college with Jordan Beam.
Yes, the one and only Jordan Beam. He was a heck of a running back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could hit the hole. Yeah.
Now, Jordan Beam, of course, has been on this show twice in the past year. He's been late both times. We don't hold that against him at all. We never bring it up, how he's always late, at least a half an hour. So
He makes up for it for being so fun, doesn't he?
he is. He's exceptionally talented.
Shout out Jordan.
Yes, we love Jordan Beam here on Steve Shuttler Media. I was telling you beforehand, you kind of came on my radar here, I don't know, within the last year and a half or so. Because I saw you had been doing some stuff, I think, with Ashley at Muse Music Store in Oskaloosa.
Yeah, she gets me down to Oskaloosa every once in a while, usually for the Alley, or I've played Summerfest the past couple years. And
Okay.
good folks down there, so I
Yeah.
keep coming back. So
Yeah, the Evelyn Access Summerfest,
Yep.
which I went to for the very first time. What was it, a month ago?
Yeah.
And
Beginning of June, yeah.
yeah, saw you there for just a split second, and you were heading up on stage, and I forced you to talk to me. I was like, Jake,
Yeah, well, it was good. Yeah.
it's like you don't need to go on stage. Come and talk to me for a second. But
absolutely.
very cool. And you've got some music out there.
Yeah, so I released an EP in 2020, and it was like right around the pandemic stuff. So like even my release show got canceled, so I ended up just doing like a live stream thing. So it's all kind of felt like anticlimactic in a way, but yeah. So then, life happens, and haven't been putting out as much music as I want to. But I dropped a couple songs in May. Both of them I'll be playing today.
Okay.
And so you can find all that music wherever you listen to your music online, YouTube, Spotify, all that stuff.
Sure.
And and then I got one other one that I have recorded, ready to go, but I don't have a release date yet, but you'll also be hearing that one.
All right. Now, before you start playing, describe your music. What's your genre?
So I kind of call it a lot of things. It's like new age Americana, a little bit of outlaw country mixed with some alternative rock, some kind of indie vibes.
You're all over the place.
I just try to be authentic to myself and kind of combine a lot of the influences that I have through the years, because my tastes have changed from like kind of harder rock to some lighter country stuff,
Okay.
So yeah.
It's just whatever comes out of you.
Yeah, whatever feels right. I try not to be anything that I'm not, So.
Yeah, definitely. Well, let's get into our first song of the day. Again, it's Jake Schroet.
Yes,
And
that's right.
by the way, we want to give people plenty of time. Everybody here in attendance, get out your phones, go like his page. It's Schroet is SCHRODT.
That's right. DT.
And he's like 10 likes.
Yeah, 10 or 13 likes, something
he's
like.
within reach. We want him to hit 2,000 followers on his Facebook
Because,
page.
social media, we need to do it, yeah.
We did this last week. Our guest last week was just a few away from a certain goal, and I believe we hit it by the time he left.
Good
so
deal.
We want to do that again today.
Yeah.
If you're watching on Facebook or you're here in attendance, look up Jake Schroet.
That's right.
And like his page, follow his page, and let's get him to 2,000. Those nice even numbers.
Yeah, I love it. Well, then we need to get to 3,000 next.
Yes,
so.
yeah, exactly. One goal at a time.
Right.
Let's do your first song. What do you got for us?
All right, yeah, this song's called Conundrum. I released it in May. I actually recorded it in Oskaloosa with my buddy Paul Ginnivan. He has this little studio called Carriage House Recording.
Okay.
And really cool spot. And here it is. This is Conundrum.
All right, here's Jake Schroet on the Iowa Music Showcase.
I can see the leaves are blowing in the wind. I can hear them saying that I've fallen off. Seasons change and people talk. I feel like the snow when the sun's beating. Made of skin and bones, but still I'm melting now. I'm a puddle on the ground. I feel like the river when I'm floating on dry land, but still I'm floating on the current. Cannot hold me down. Cats land on all fours. I better tuck and roll. Now we can always win. All in all, it's been coming together. All the while I've been falling apart. You can always blame it on the weather. Always in and out, right back at the start. I feel like the dirt when I'm eroding on my way to the ocean. Oh no, I ain't coming back. I feel like that way when I'm sinking. Made it to the bottom without even blinking. Never gonna make it back to the top. I gotta make it back to the top. I feel like the heat when I'm rising, shooting past the horizon, and all things come to an end. Cats land on all fours. I better tuck and roll, or we can always win. All in all, it's been coming together. All the while, I've been falling apart. You can always blame it on the weather. Always in and out, right back at the start. Cats lay on all fours. I better tuck and roll. Oh no, we can always win. Oh no, we can always win. Oh no, I won't always win. Oh no, we can always win. That is right.
Jake Schroet on our Iowa Music Showcase. Fantastic job. That was a good tune. Why aren't you on a record label yet? Why aren't you world famous yet?
Him.
No, that's good stuff. Great guitar playing.
We'll try to figure that out later. I don't know.
We'll make it happen together. This video will probably get you
I
signed.
can see my trajectory after this. It's just
So my next question is, your mustache is pretty fabulous. How long you've been growing that mustache?
That's a great question. I always have somewhat of a mustache involved, whether it's the beard or just the mustache. But I'm glad. When I was 20 years old, it didn't look this good. So all of a sudden, when I hit about like 23, it started coming in real nice. So it took a while to get there, but here we are.
Have you ever been asked that question before?
Not. I've gotten compliments on it before, but never that. The problem is with a blonde mustache, it doesn't look as good from a distance as like a black mustache, But
And I've just got like a white mustache
I don't know,
going.
so white, does that cut through? Can they see that from far away?
Again, we're hanging out with Jake Schroet. Again, if you look at your name, do people butcher your last name?
Yeah, Schrod. Some people say, like, is that like Schrute Farms? It's like, I don't know. Can you read?
But your band name is what?
I was call us Jake Schroet and the Goats. So that way, if you say Jake Schroet and the Goats, that's on you. Like, come on, that's a layup for you.
Schroet and the Goats. Jake Schroet and the Goats. Do you play, like, your gigs? Do you play a lot of solo gigs, or do you play band gigs occasionally?
I've been playing a lot of solo lately. It just becomes easier that way.
Yep.
I had a lot of bass players move away on me, so...
Those darn bass players.
I know, bass players. They're hard to wrangle in. But, yeah, I have one band gig coming up at the State Fair at Jalapeno Pete's on the second Friday, so that'll be fun. I kind of got my dream team together for that. So.
Nice. And if I remember right, is that the yellow and green tent?
Yeah, with the big pepper on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, no, a lot of our Iowa artists have gigs lined up at the state fair.
Right.
So,
and I need to drop I have a whole schedule. I'm playing 4 times at the fair, so keep an eye on that Facebook page that you just liked. And,
yes.
It'll be on there soon.
Yes. We need to hit refresh and see where you're at. Give an update. Like have a little scroll at the bottom of the screen, the numbers that we're at. Again, Jake Schroet hanging out. So how long have you been playing music? How long have you been doing this, like, seriously?
I was just kind of talking about that last night. So seriously, I've been doing it. Well, I guess time just keeps flying by at this point. I started playing open mics when I was 16.
Okay.
So I started playing guitar when I was 12. A little older than that, I was like, I can kind of sing. Started doing these open mics. Once I got to college, really started kind of hitting my stride. We had a couple bands in college, and so I've been like gigging a lot for like at least over the past decade, really.
Okay.
And really it's been my main job for the past 4 or 5 years. So
Okay.
yeah,
That's what I was going to ask. Is this just like a part-time thing, or is it?
I call it almost a full-time thing. I also have a little landscaping company that's kind of it's on the back burner right now a little bit because I have a 2-month-old baby at home.
Okay,
so,
all right.
So he's getting more of my time, and in the summer when you're playing like 20 gigs a month, it's kind of like
Well, speaking of, I was looking at the comments. Kate Schroet is
that's my beautiful wife.
All right,
Shout out, Kate.
She says your son is watching as well.
Good.
So.
Yes. Yeah.
So they're watching at home. Now, and you're very dedicated to this gig thing because you were telling me how your overnight stay accommodations last night. You played in Oski last night. Yeah. Instead of going home, what'd you do?
Which I probably should have, but it's like I needed to be here in the morning. I was gonna pull a Jordan Beam and drive, all that. But I stayed at Keoma State Park, which is a beautiful little park. I mean, it's kind of a little hidden gem there, and there wasn't many people staying there. But speaking of college, I was an environmental science major, so anytime that I could stay at a state park or just hang out,
you're a survivalist,
kill some time, of sorts. I kind of got almost like a glamping situation going on,
right.
But yeah.
So you stayed overnight in the state park and
I
had
sleep in my truck. I got a bed frame in the back of my topper. It's a really awesome setup. Everyone's always like, you sleep in your truck? It's like, it's actually awesome. And sorry to my wife, but it's kind of nice not having to wake up all the time during the night. Hey, burp him into the diaper.
Stumble into the baby's room.
So I slept pretty good last night.
Well, good. And I'm glad you're here today, hanging out at Barnwired in Sigourney. Again, we're doing the Iowa Music Showcase with Jake Schroet. Follow his page. We're getting him to 2,000 followers today, and we're not leaving until we do.
That's right. We're locking the door.
Let's do your next song.
Cool.
What do you got for us?
Yeah, so this song, it's kind of, it's called Probably. I personally like it better in the context of being in the band, but don't have the band with me right now. But this is a song I wrote about a lot of things. I could go into deeper detail on it, but essentially it's kind of I had this experience where I'm just going to dive into it. But I was having a birthday party at my place, and the party was kind of winding down, and all of a sudden this like cop drives by, and it was chasing this kid. Anyway, it ended up being this kid hit, like we called it dead man's curve, which it turned out to be. Anyway, he passed away running from the cops, and it's kind of about that. It's kind of about old love. That's kind of just like, hey, it's over now, but I don't know. We'll see what you guys think about it. I didn't mean to get too deep and weird on it there.
I can't wait to hear this song. There's Jake Schroet on the showcase.
You're probably right, I probably don't care. If you ever saw me, I wouldn't even be there. Just a reflection of a memory of a moment gone into thin air. Now there's thick smoke rising up in the air. Nothing ever dare change. Work another day for spare change, and the sun will rise. We will ride into the night that comes way too soon. Curse the weather, howl at the moon. But when it comes to you, you're probably right, I probably don't care. If you ever saw me, I wouldn't even be there. Just a reflection of a memory of a moment gone into thin air. Now there's thick smoke billowing out everywhere. Going way too damn fast. Speeds like this will never last. Oh no. And the wheel cannot handle, the brakes cannot grab. Oh, got another flat, but reach for the spare. You're probably right, I probably don't care. If you ever saw me, I wouldn't even be there. Just a reflection of a memory of a moment gone into thin air. Now that thick smoke is settling down everywhere. When it comes to you, you're probably right, I probably don't care. If you ever saw me, I wouldn't even be there. Just a reflection of a memory of a moment gone into thin air. Now there's clear skies for miles everywhere. Now there's clear skies for miles everywhere. What is that?
Jake Schroet on the Iowa Music Showcase. Great tune. Again, Jake hanging out with us here at Barnwired in Sigourney. Get in here for some lunch and some coffee and drinks during your lunch hour. It's that time of the interview for 5 random questions,
right. Jake.
Are you ready? All right, question number 1. Of course, you know we're into the big movie season for the theaters. Do you get to the movies much? That's not one of your questions.
But I'd like to. The answer is, yeah, we were going to go maybe see like Twister the other day. But, you know, with the baby, it just didn't quite work. So.
All right. So my question, you kind of answered it. Which movie are you most looking forward to for the rest of the summer?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Twisters because, I don't know, the old one, filmed in Iowa, it's kind of, one of our claims to fame out here. But, no, it seems kind of like a all-star cast. I've heard it's decent. It's maybe not the best ever, but that's up there. I honestly couldn't even tell you many other movies that are coming out.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's some great other ones.
So my wife and I watched the original one the other night.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, that storm chasing team has to be like the worst storm chasing team of all time. It's like, how do they get caught by surprise and they didn't know that there's this gigantic tornado coming right at the drive-in theater that they were at? I mean, they have all this equipment and they didn't know there's a tornado like 10 feet away.
And then there's all this crap just flying around. He's like, let's hang on to that pipe.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, we're good.
It goes 30 feet down.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I guess.
Question 2. Olympics are starting up. What are you excited about the Olympics? Are there any particular events?
I guess, I don't know, I like watching track and field. I couldn't tell you like a bunch of details about a bunch of events, but I'll be watching a lot of it because I I like to just keep the Olympics on. I mean, it happens every 4 years,
Yep.
so you got to stay tuned to it. Maybe basketball, be into that.
I think breakdancing is a thing this year. Get down and do it.
I don't know if I'm going to watch that one, but hey, I'll watch you do it right now.
Question 3. In which TV show would you want to live?
Ooh. That's kind of tough.
Are you what? All right. So what TV shows do you watch?
So on my
What are your
TV, every
favorites?
time I turn it on, the Rifleman's on. Maybe there. Let's go back in time.
Is that Chuck Norris? Or
No,
is
it's Chuck Connors.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like an old black and white one.
Okay.
I don't know. Probably, yeah. Just pick any Western.
Pick
Throw me
one.
out West. Well, yeah.
Like. Question 4. If you had to choose a song that would change the world, what would it be? Or what do you think is a song that has changed the world? How about that? That's a tough one. That's deep.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you could.
Questions.
I know. Yeah, you're really. I asked him yesterday. I was like, "Are you going to throw some hard ones at me?" He's like, "Nah, they're all easy." I'm like, "What is this?" I don't know. I don't know. Probably this next song I'm about to play.
We'll go with that. And then question 5. I always have a question of the day on Steve Shuttler Media Facebook.
Okay.
And that goes up at noon, so it's going to be going up here momentarily. Our question of the day today is, could you date or marry someone who always has bad breath?
No, I couldn't because I'm already married to a wonderful lady.
Does she have
So I
bad
can't
breath?
date anymore. No, her breath smells amazing.
After your night of camping, do you have bad breath?
Yes, I did. Yes. There was no one there to smell it, so it's all right.
Good deal. All right. Jay, you survived 5 random
All right,
questions.
geez, whew.
That was weird. That was weird
tough.
questions.
Yeah,
Who picks these
Yeah,
things?
who came up with that?
Let's do one more song.
Puts this show together? I don't know.
I don't know, but they need to be fired. Again, Jake's playing at the Sigourney Golf and Country Club from 4 to 8 tonight.
Yeah, come on down.
Make sure you check that out. And you got any other gigs coming up here around the area?
Not so much.
Okay.
I need to. I like this area. I need to get
Yeah.
here more. But yeah, I got a lot of Central Iowa gigs. Every time on that Facebook page that you just liked,
Yes, that just hit 2,000.
the cover photo always shows my months of events. So I need to
Okay.
get August up there.
All right. So what's our final song for today?
Final song is speaking of.
By the
my
way, I'm
wife.
afraid this is going to come down on us.
Well, we got a few more minutes left. I think we can make it.
We're going to readjust
We're
the
gonna limp
tape.
to the finish line
All right,
here.
last song.
Yeah. So speaking of my wife, she said I don't write enough songs about her, so I wrote her this one. Yeah, it's called "Keep You Mine."
Oh, hi, Kate.
It's gonna change the world.
It is. Let's do it. Let's make some noise here for Jake Schroet one last time.
Ooh, yeah. Thank you all for being here. It's fun. Yeah. We got the snacks packed and some SPF 30. Don't worry about the basis, we got everything covered. Shoot me that look and you're feeling kind of flirty, but that PDA is too much for the beach. We got some sand in our cheeks. Yeah, I'm trying to rub some of that sand between you and me. They always say that pressure makes diamonds, and you sparkle like the 4th of July. It's hard to keep a good thing going, but I'm just trying to keep you mine. Yeah, these seagulls are hovering above us on the hunt for a little taste. In a way, I'm just like those seagulls. You got what I want, and I got all day. It sounds kind of weird of me. Oh, I wanna be in the air that you breathe. Hop in the water, gotta cool off a minute. Too much heat at one damn time. It's hard to keep a good thing going, but I'm just trying to keep you mine. Feel the sun pouring out its heat as we both kiss your face. Can't you feel this tension between us? Well, It's got too much space. We got some sand in our cheeks. Oh, I'm trying to rub that sand between you and me. Yeah. They always say that pressure makes diamonds, and you sparkle like the 4th of July. It's hard to keep a good thing going, but I'm just trying to keep you mine. Trying to keep you mine. Well, let's get people on that. My brain might not be photographic, but you sure are photogenic, and I don't have to think too hard to picture it. Memories of you are like a feeling. Am I now, or was I dreaming? Does all this happen for a reason? Will I take those days any day? Things I've had and thrown away, but damn it, that will never be you. They say love takes time, and I'm just trying to keep you mine. Oh.
You had the fake ending in there.
Yeah, right.
Jake Schroet here on the Iowa Music Showcase. You ever tried out for like American Idol or The Voice or anything?
No, I haven't. Usually when I say that, it's like, tell me one person that's that's been on that recently that's made it, and everyone's like, Blake Shelton. I'm like, not the judge, the people in it. I don't know, this just haven't worked. I'm not opposed to it, but I think they wouldn't like my rawness, but who knows? I guess I won't know till I try.
Yeah, give it a shot. Give it a shot. Again, Jake Schroet, and we thank you so much for hanging out with us
thanks,
today.
Steve, for having me. It's a super cool thing.
Yeah, we'll have to
tune in every week.
Yeah. Yes. I got Jordan Beam already asking to be back on the show already.
Yeah.
So maybe we should
He
have
likes
the
to
two
stay
of you
busy.
on together. You could pick him up. That way you're on time.
If that did work, we'd be here early. We'll get here early.
We'll have the whole football team from
That's right, yeah.
Simpson, whatever year it was, 2000.
Yeah, I think 14, 15. Our best year was maybe 13, 14. We kind of went downhill that last year. But.
So Jake Schroet, again, I did check your page. We're not there yet. So we're just...
Come on, folks.
waiting.
Well, I'm in Sigourney all day anyway, so it doesn't bother me none.
Sigourneyans, get on it. Grab
That's
your
right.
phones. Hit the follow button on Jake Schroet.
That's right.
His music page. By the way, during that last song, I also sent you a friend request. So
right.
I don't know why we weren't friends already.
Well, at least I'll get a friend out of the deal.
Here's the good
Appreciate
friends.
that, Steve.
Yeah, all right. Well, Jake, thank you so much again.
Thank you for having me. Thank you all for being here.
Yeah, check him out. And, of course, we'll be back here live next Friday. I don't have a clue who I have next Friday, but
I'm sure they're super cool.
he's somebody
man.
fantastic. We're here every Friday, Barn Wired in Sigourney from 11:30 to noon for our Iowa Music Showcase. All right, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week.